Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another episode of Sneaker Talk, where we talk about the latest sneaker releases, sneaker news, and just sneakers in general. In today's episode, we have to talk about the upcoming release of the Air Jordan 5 alternate Bel-Air colorway. Yeah, you heard me right, guys. We are getting a second version of a Bel-Air inspired colorway of the Air Jordan 5. Now, I've discussed it a little bit on the channel, but we'll also do a little bit of like a sneaker history moment here. The Air Jordan 5 is very famously worn by Will Smith in the series Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's seen in the intro when he's spinning around in the chair, you can see it. He is wearing the iconic, and also my recent pickup here, the iconic 1990 Air Jordan 5 Black Metallics. Now, these are the 2016 retro, obviously, but he famously wore them in the intro in heaps of episodes. He was well known for wearing Jordans in the series, and he wore Air Jordan 5s a lot in the series and outside of the series. Now, back in 2013, Jordan Brand released a special Bel-Air, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air inspired Air Jordan 5 colorway. Now, this hit off with a lot of people. It was super popular. I liked it, but I always felt that the uppers, like slightly grayed, purple tinted upper, was a little bit of an odd choice to choose for the upper. I could understand the midsole details and the heel details with all the flashy, you know, purples, greens, blues, everything like that. That all features in the actual logo of the show as well. And also, I mean, Will Smith also wore a bunch of crazy outfits during the series as well. Very 90s outfits that did feature a lot of those colors. So I could understand where a lot of the color influence came from in the 2013 pair, but I didn't have any like real beef with the upper being like a gray tinted purple, but I felt like it could have looked better. And honestly, with the alternate Bel-Air colorway that is coming out soon that we're going to be talking about today, I'm actually kind of leaning more towards this colorway than the original one that came out in 2013. I know, controversial, right? That's probably heresy in a lot of people's eyes. But I don't know, it does look really nice. It does look really nice. But classic me, classic fussy me, I have some issues with it as well. But we'll dive into it all. So yeah, as I mentioned, we'll cover the release details, we'll go over the official images, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on the upcoming release of this new alternate Bel-Air Jordan 5 colorway. Now, if you guys want me to cover more upcoming Jordan releases, more upcoming Nike releases, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, and a subscribe to the channel, as we are trying to aim for 2,550 subs by the end of August. We hit 2,500 this month, guys. Hopefully, with your continuous support, we can hit the new milestone of 2,550 by the end of August. But that's everything I have to say about the history behind this second colorway here. Let's now go on over to the HYPEBEAST article that I have prepared for us today. Have a look at the Air Jordan 5 alternate Bel-Air colorway. Ta-da! Here it is. So, the primary change that you can see in this Air Jordan 5 alternate Bel-Air colorway is that instead of that, how do I put it, purpley, grayish upper, they have gone with a white upper, which I think just really breaks up the shoe, looks really nice there. So what we'll do is we'll read all the details that this article has, and then we'll dive into the 5 official images that we have of the shoe. So take an official look at the Air Jordan 5 alternate Bel-Air, officially named the Ghost Green colorway. Well, there you go. That doesn't really, I don't really see the resemblance there, but I'm just going to keep calling it the alternate Bel-Air there. Originally rumored for a release on August 29th, we are now learning that the Air Jordan 5 alternate Bel-Air is set to arrive earlier on August 15th. Officially going under the Ghost Green colorway, the upcoming release is a reworked take on the OG Fresh Prince inspired Air Jordan 5 Bel-Air colorway from 2013. The 90s fueled release features a premium white leather upper, so that is quite different. Obviously, traditional Jordan 5s, like the OG colorway that I have here, the metallic 5s, they use a nubuck suede on the top here. This one will be made out of leather, so it'll be more closer to the Air Jordan 1s and other materials there, other Jordans there, than it is to its traditional Jordan 5s there. So material-wise anyway, obviously not in the shape or anything like that, but material-wise, it's closer to other Jordans than it is to its true origins of the Air Jordan 5. I honestly don't mind. They can use nubuck suede or leather. I honestly don't care either way. Features a premium white leather upper base marked with differing neon color Jumpman and 23 embroidery on the left and right shoes, drawing from the Bel-Air theme found on the sock liner. So there you go. So one of the Jumpmen on the back is going to have one color, the other one on the other shoe is going to have another. Now, I'll save it for later. I'll rant about that later. I will talk about it later. I mean, some of you guys already know how I feel about that, but we'll talk about that later. There we go. Okay, so black hits on the tongue, laces, and eyelets provide some calmer contrast on the sneaker. Elevating the shoes are air-assisted purple midsoles that continue with the differing neon decoration found on the upper, paired with translucent rubber outsoles. See, they've gone with a less blue tinted one than a lot of the recent retros. I'm hoping they make that full shift back to grey outsoles, because that's how it was back in 1990. But we're just gonna have to see, guys. It looks a little bit blue tinted here, just like having a look at it, but I'm hoping they eventually make the switch back to grey outsoles there. Priced at $190 USD, the Air Jordan 5 Alternate Bel-Air / Ghost Green is set to release on Nike sneakers and at select retailers on August 15th. So there you go, $190 US at on August 15th. I would be checking like Foot Locker, East Bay, your regular sporting shops like that. I reckon they'll be dropping at those, and obviously you can pick it up at Nike sneakers if you can ever cop a W on Nike sneakers. I sure haven't, so I mean, you can try. Now I'll dive into my final thoughts and opinions on the actual colorway and the use of materials and everything like that, and we'll go through all 5 of the images that we have this sneaker. And here it is in all its glory, a white leather upper. Interesting choice. I can understand why they chose it. It probably suits it a lot better than white nubuck suede. That would be pretty wild. I would be interested to see that. It's a crazy looking shoe. It's got a lot of flair to it. Look at this purple. Look at this like hot pink down here. Look at this neon green. Like, it is got some spicy colors on it. It's got a very nice highlighted 23 there, and it's got some very crazy colors on the sock liner and tongue there. If we click through, we can see the different Jumpmen on the tongues here. So you have a more neon pink one and a neon green one here. The lace locks are purple. That's really nice. Honestly, I don't mind the different colored Jumpmen on the tongues. I hope that it also correlates with the back of it. I assume green Jumpman, green 23, pink Jumpman, pink 23, and on the back it's the same, like pink 23 is pink Jumpman as well. Jumpman on the insoles, a very 90s print on the sock liner there. I mean, it works because the series was, you know, in the 90s, so I can definitely see this working. And it looks like I was right. So pink 23, pink Jumpman on the back, green Jumpman and green 23 on the side there. I like it that the Jumpman has its shadow highlighted in a different color on the embroidery. It just adds that little bit of pop to it. Now, here's where I'm gonna go on a bit of my OG or bust rant here. I have to do it. I have to do it. You guys know me. So it is an awesome colorway. It really just makes me want the Air Jordan 5 grapes to be retroed in an OG retro, because this colorway with the white, with the grape purple on the midsole there, it just really reminds me of the grape Jordan 5s. I really want the grapes to get retroed. I would definitely pick them up in OG branding, and that's where I have to come in here and kind of ruin the party, because as much as I love this colorway, I mean, I would have preferred it with Nike Air on the back. I would have preferred it with Nike on the bottom, just like my Jordan 5s here. It's just, I'm a bit of an OG sneakerhead, you know? I like it when it has the OG branding on the back of it, like it does here. And I'm not really for having Jumpmen when Jumpmen aren't needed, you know? It's just, that's how I came into the sneaker scene. That's how I'm probably gonna stay in the sneaker scene. I just don't want Jumpmen on my shoes when we don't need them. I don't mind Jumpmen on the shoes, you know. I don't mind them on the tongues, and I don't mind them on the outsoles, you know. But they're not meant to be there, and they're not meant to be in there, and they're also it's also not meant to say Jordan on the bottom. It's meant to say Nike on the bottom. So I mean, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Will I be picking this colorway up? No. For the Jordan 5s, oh god, there it is there. It's not meant to say Jordan, it's meant to say it's meant to say Nike. Don't say Jordan. It's not meant to be Jordan. Yeah, no, for me, I won't be picking this one up. If I go for another pair of Air Jordan 5 colorways, it's gonna be an OG one, or one that's OG branded. I just can't do it to myself. I'm sorry. I know, I'm such an OG. It's gotta have that OG branding, which is why I don't own a pair of the Bel-Air 5s from 2013. I'm like, got that OG branding though. So yeah, no, this one's not for me. But I gotta say, it is a very solid colorway. The use of color is awesome. It's a really sick colorway. It's really, really well done. It's just because of the branding, I'm a little bit fussy about that, and I won't be picking it up because of that. That's just how I feel about it though. But I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Do you like the alternate Bel-Airs or the original Bel-Airs? Do you like it with the different colored Jumpmen on each shoe? Do you like the neon colors? Does this remind you a bit too much of the grapes now with the white upper, and now you're kind of like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna either stick with the grapes or go buy the grapes. Not really feeling these because the crazy colors and stuff. That's totally fine. I want to hear all your thoughts and opinions on the Air Jordan 5 alternate Bel-Airs down in that comment section below. And that's it, guys. That is all the release details for the Air Jordan 5 alternate Bel-Airs, or you know, the ghost greens, whatever you want to call them. They're releasing on August 15th for $190 US on Nike sneakers, and I assume various other sporting retailers like East Bay, Foot Locker, that type of deal. I'm not going to be going for it because I'm kind of on the hunt for OG colorways or OG branded Jordan 5s. It's a nice colorway, don't get me wrong, but I need that Nike Air on the back. I'm fully committed now, you know. Ever since I picked these bad boys up, I'm like, yep, you know what? Nike Air on the back. It's the way to go. It's the way to go. There's no other way that you can have it. You gotta have this here. I mean, in saying that, if I get a pair of Air Jordan 5 grapes with Nike Air on the back of them, I'm basically almost getting this alternate Bel-Air colorway. So I feel like it's better for me to just buy a pair of OG OG grape 5s. I think that's just better for me. But I mean, maybe you disagree. Maybe you just love this colorway so much that you want to pick it up. Do you like it more than the grapes? Do you like it more than the original Bel-Air colorway? Let me know. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on that down in the comment section below. And if you guys want me to cover upcoming Air Jordan 5 releases, upcoming Nike releases, or just upcoming sneaker releases in general, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, and a subscribe to the channel, as we are trying to aim for 2,550 subs by the end of August. As I mentioned, we hit our first milestone of 2,500 before August has ended, so I mean, we're only about 20 subs off. Maybe with your help, sending it off to a few friends, we might be able to hit that 2,550 sub milestone by the end of August. But that's everything I got to say about the Air Jordan 5 alternate Bel-Airs. It's a very nice colorway. If Jordan Brand is willing to send me a pair with OG branding on it, I'd rock them. Hell yeah, I'd rock them. That'd be sick. With like different Nike Airs on the back, different colored. That'd be a vibe. That would be a vibe. But obviously that's not going to happen. But that's everything we got to say about them. So until the next Air Jordan 5 release, until the next Jordan release, until the next Nike release, guys, I'll catch you later.